Boys, we're going to talk about a topic that we're all chomping at the bit for, and that is going to be Adam Fox for the Norris Trophy. We originally, in our midseason awards, just figured you got to hand it to Viktor Hedman. There is no way anyone else is even on the list. I mean, since then, there's been other contenders. Jacob Chikrin of the Arizona Coyotes, for one. I almost called them the Phoenix Coyotes because I'm old. And also, Jeff Petrie. All right, don't even have to talk about him. The main contender is Adam Fox. And the Rangers' Adam Fox is really looking like he's going to challenge for that. We were starting to talk about this about a couple weeks ago. But you know what, John, why don't you take this one over?
Well, Adam Fox, after the other night's game, because I don't think Viktor Hedman actually had a point in last night's game, and now has, I think, a 3 or 4 point lead over Viktor Hedman. He actually has 47 points in 49 games to correct that. So he is just short of a point per game player. He is one of the best offensive defensemen in the entire league. And I don't think anybody saw getting to this level this soon. We all thought that he could be, maybe like a 50, 60 point defender over a full 80 game season, but he is just short of a point per game defender. He has better analytics than Viktor Hedman. And Tampa Bay, funny enough, if you look at their analytics, their team analytics with Hedman on the ice, they're actually worse with him on the ice. And McDonough and Chernak actually play top pairing or top forward units. So that just goes to show you that Viktor Hedman is, I don't want to say sheltered, but they are kind of maneuvering it so that they get the most out of him. And he's a force. Don't get me wrong, he's an absolute force. Based on name, everybody's going to tell you that he's the very best defenseman in the league. He's a former Norris winner recently. I get it. He is a very good defenseman. But Adam Fox this year is playing like the best defenseman in the league. He's gotten the Rangers' power play to be a top 10 unit in the league. Who would have thought that? Just a couple of weeks ago, they were at 22. Now they're at 10. How did they even do that? I'll tell you how. Adam Fox. Adamfox. You know what that spells? Elite. It spells Norris. Norris. This man should absolutely win the Norris Trophy. I've been saying it for weeks now. This guy is incredible. He is the best Rangers defenseman since Brian Leetch. He is going to be up in their rafters when it's all said and done. And everybody knows it. I think every Ranger fan with a half-functioning brain knows this. He continues on this trajectory, absolutely going up into the rafters. If he doesn't make Team USA, I am going to find their people. We'll go meet up with an old friend of ours, Anthony, Mr. John Van Beesbrook, and I'll come at him with a bunch of pitchforks. And because Adam Fox defenders like Seth Jones, who we'll put up some interesting graphics, by the way, when everything is all said and done. I'll send them to you afterwards. But yeah, so he better be on that USA team because he's better than Jones. He's better than Werenski. He's better than McAvoy, who you guys know I love and I have connections to. But yeah, so he's better than all of them. Ryan Suter, great defender for a long time. Not there anymore. Close, but not there anymore. It's Adam Fox's game. And Adam Fox should, and I hope will, win the Norris Trophy this year. But writers, being what they are, and I'm going to talk about something which I thought was pretty funny. The other day on Twitter, someone posted projections to for the Rangers to know what their percentages are to make the playoffs, and there were three different sources cited, and one of the beat writers for the Rangers asked how they could be different. And these numbers involved a lot of advanced analytics. So if we have writers that are voting on the trophies like the Norris Trophy, and they don't understand how analytics work, then I have a feeling that Viktor Hedman might win it just on name and not on actual merit. So, unfortunately, Adam Fox, it may not be his year. I'm really hoping it is. But, yeah, we still live in a somewhat primitive age when it comes to evaluating players.
Well, I'm going to just point out that graphic at the bottom that says he's tied in assists with Nate McKinnon.
Ridiculous.
I mean, you got to be kidding me. You absolutely got to be kidding me. This is the stats he's putting up with. The guys that his assist numbers are comparable to or in the same category with are Nate McKinnon, Patrick Kane. I'm not going to even say McDavid. Mitch Marner, he's just behind. He is absolutely just doing ridiculous things right now. And the Rangers are the beneficiary of that. And thank goodness. He's way ahead of schedule. He was supposed to be this maybe a year or two down the road. But the one thing I can't help but point out is that his development shot up as soon as Tony DeAngelo was gone. And this is one reason why I kept on saying Tony DeAngelo was not going to be long for this team. It wasn't going to happen. And Anthony, why don't you jump in on this?
Yeah, he's got my vote to win the Norris. Honestly, earlier on I was a little more skeptical, but he's great in his own zone and he's producing numbers. Plays against other teams' top pairs. How you can't really argue that. He shouldn't win it. Yeah, you can argue that Viktor Hedman, should beat him out by a little bit, but. And honestly, the only thing I could point to Hedman and say he's got the nod is Hedman's got a bomb from the point. That's the one thing Fox doesn't have, a bomb from the point, but that's really about it. They're both great skaters. Hedman's like a thoroughbred with the way he skates. It's just a different type of style. But I think with Fox leading all defensemen in points, I think that's the last thing that puts him over the top in my head. Like Phil said, Hedman could get it just because of name. If the Rangers miss the playoffs, could that hurt him a little bit? Give it to Hedman? Maybe. I don't know. It shouldn't, because I think even if the Rangers miss, he should win. But let's just put it this way: he deserves to win it. Will he? I don't know, but he definitely deserves to win it. And I just didn't think he was going to be good this soon. You heard about him coming out of college when he wouldn't sign with the Hurricanes, and then the Rangers got him. Like, all right, yeah, he'll be a good top four defenseman. I didn't see like this trajectory going this fast. So we'll see. Because hopefully, for the Rangers' sake, he plays like this for the next 10 years. We'll see what happens next season. But right now, he's the best defenseman for me, for my money. And hopefully, if he does win the Norris, he'd be the first one since Leach, correct, to win the Norris Trophy.
Yeah.
So
Brian Leach in 1997. Yeah. And he would be, I believe, if I am correct, the first Long Island-born player to win a major NHL award.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I can't think of anyone off the.
Yeah, and I gotta agree with that. So, I had a friend of mine who used to coach against him, and said to me, "Adam Fox is going to win you a bunch of games." So, awesome. It made me smile going, "Oh, that's great. You could do it on Long Island high school teams, not necessarily the NHL where the best of the best is out there." You know what? That's what he's doing. So, we'd like to know what your thoughts are. Obviously, give us a like. And is Adam Fox the best defenseman in the NHL right now? I say yes. Anthony says yes. Phil says he says yes. Okay. All right.
You had to ask me what I thought about that.
No, I just wanted to hear an enthusiastic response.
Horse over here. Come on. The bandwagon is attached to my hips.
All right. So, it pleases me to say, this is the first time I'll be using this graphic. It's time for... Did you like that video? Of course you did. So why not check out some more of our content? You can check the playlist right here or right here.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.